สวัสดีครับยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่ AG Channel กับผมอั้นคนเดิมนะฮะวันนี้เราจะไปเคลียร์แฮงเอาท์ยุนจินกันนะ ยังไงวะก็อ่ะยาวๆไปเอ้ยมันมีเควสค้างอยู่ด้วยนะฮะก็เดี๋ยวไปเคลียร์กันวันนี้จากไลฟ์ที่แล้วผมติดอยู่เควสนึงเนอะก็ไปแอบเคลียร์นอกรอบมานะฮะหาหนังสืออะไรที่เกาะใหม่นะครับเอ็นคาโนมิยะก็จบไปเรียบร้อยนะครับโอเคตอนนี้ขอเคลียร์เรซินอะไรไปก่อนนะกิจกรรมด้วยแล้วเดี๋ยวเราเสร็จเรียบร้อยจากตรงนี้เราก็จะไปแฮงเอาท์ยุนจินกันนะฮะสวัสดีคนที่เข้ามาด้วยนะครับทักทายกันได้นะมีเรซินอยู่เท่าไหร่นะ73ก็เมื่อวานนะครับกว่าจะไปทำตัวอิโตะให้มันเล่นได้นะครับฟื้นฟูพลังงาน 125.9 นะครับแบบมันแบบพอดีเป๊ะๆแบบนิดนึงครับแต่ว่าเพื่อสแตทที่สวยงามอย่างอื่นแล้วมันก็ต้องจัดทีมมาให้มันเล่นได้พอเล่นได้นะครับ Energy ไม่ค่อยพอเท่าไหร่กำลังคิดว่าจะจัดทีมยังไงดีให้มันโรเตชันรอบเดียวแล้วเต็มได้นะครับยากพอสมควรเลยแหละเดี๋ยววันนี้เราไม่ได้ตีบอสรายสัปดาห์เลยตีบอสเลยสักตัวอัสดาฮาเพื่อความเดือดไหวปะวะตายก็ตายมาลองมิโลไม่กลัวลุยทุกตัวนี่แบบมีหน้าที่ป้อน Energy นะครับนี่ฟาโวเนียสนะครับกิดเลทน้อยไปหน่อยแต่ก็ได้เท่านี้ ไม่เห็นมันได้กว่านี้วะโนเบลสต้องการโนเบลสกับการ์ดิเอเตอร์นั่นเองอันนี้เดี๋ยวลุ้นได้อัตราคีนะฮะเราจะใส่อัตราคีก็ไม่ไหวเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวจริงๆถ้าใส่แล้วสวยเลยนะเนี่ยแต่ว่าต้องยืมโรซาเรียก็ต้องทำ
Press the advantage!
Look at you, Boo Down! Shaken and stirred! Crumble apart!
นี่ Crumble apart!
It's showtime! Let's roll! Out of it!
หนีอ้าวมุดหนีโอ้ยดีมีโล่เฮ้ยขึ้นมาสักทีเว้ยแม่งมุดอยู่นั่นแหละ กลัวที่ไหนล่ะวิ่งใส่
Want some of this?
โอ้ยกระเด็น
Today, you witness
เหลือ
your
ไม่เล่า
reckoning.
สากกดไม้ตายมึงมาแอนิเมชั่นห่วยเอ้ย
I'm a rock.
Advance!
Shaking and stir.
เอเนจีไม่เต็มเลย
Let's roll! Everyone on me!
Diana special. Shake.
Crumble.
Oh, coming through!
เล่นอิโต้ยากต้องเก็บเอเนจีนี่แหละแม่งถ้าเอเนจีไม่พอนะ
Can't catch me!
Pew pew.
Pull in! Press the advantage!
Scratch. Yeah.
Detestable.
Crumble apart. Drop. Look at you, Bootail.
โอ้ย
Bam!
ลำใหญ่
Cha!
Vicious.
Shaking and stir.
Advance! Follow my lead!
Huh, I mean, drop.
No atonement.
Charge! Rally!
หนีหนีหนีหนีหนี
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come, experience an eon of
Think you can
suffering.
bully me? Ha! Starfall. Shaking and stir.
Who wants some of this? Let's roll! Yeah! Cha!
เฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยตายตาย
Drop.
Press the advantage!
Can't handle your drink. Huh. Shaking and shake.
Back to
Can't catch me! Attaboy!
Oh.
It's showtime!
มันทันอยู่นะ แต่แบบพลาดเอง
Shaking and
Advance! Everyone on me!
look at you, Bootail. Shaking and stir. Ha! Starfall.
sands, do not the
นิด
mountain.
นึงอ่ะ ไม่เต็ม
Let's roll! Can't catch me! Who wants some of this?
ร้อย
Cha!
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
อยู่เชล นิดนึงนิดนึงไม่เป็นไร
Be destroyed.
ไม่เต็มก็ต้องเก็บเองนะอิโตะเฮ้ไหนวะ เฮ้ย หอกหอกหอกทำอะไรได้ โจมตีอัตราคีโอเคนานธาตุฟื้นฟูสวย โอเคครับ เราอัพ เดี๋ยวเราอัพคาซึฮะได้แล้ว ใส่มงอันหนึ่งเย่เย่เย่เย่เย่มีตัวหอกที่เราต้องคราฟอะไรไหม เหมือนจะไม่มีต้องคราฟอะไรแล้วนะ เพราะว่าไม่ได้ใช้หอกคราฟอันนี้อัพไปก็ไม่มีประโยชน์เท่าไหร่นะ ขัดไปก็เท่านั้น เราทำไว้เผื่ออีกอันได้อยู่นะไว้ใช้สตาร์กิเตอร์ได้2 อัน แต่ว่าก็ไม่มีประโยชน์ หลังจากสกิลธาตุโจมตีและชาร์จ คือมันเอาไว้ให้ใส่ตัวซับแล้วมันแบบเป็นฟื้นฟูแล้วแบบมันไม่มาตีธรรมดาโรซาเลียมันก็ตีนี้หน่อยนะถ้าไม่ได้เล่นเป็นเมน ถ้าเป็นเมนก็เล่นตัวอื่นดีกว่าคิดเทนนี่ก็ไม่ เพราะว่ามีดราก้อนเบนเนี่ยเราก็เก็บหอกไว้รอไอแมปใหม่ประเทศใหม่ได้ เพราะว่าอันนี้ไม่ต้องขัดไม่จำเป็นเท่ากับเราอัพอันนี้เต็มไปแล้วโอเคเก็บไว้เก็บไว้เก็บไว้เก็บไว้เนื้อไปวันเสาร์คิดว่ายังไม่อัพอะไรนะเย่ครบแล้วนี่เก็บอันนี้แต่ว่าเดี๋ยวอัพอิโตะกันนะอิโตะใช้อะไรวะอันนี้ใช้อีกเยอะเลย แต่ตอนนี้เราเดี๋ยวอัพเดียวหน้านั่นเองแล้วก็เชียงหลิงนะฮะเฮ้ยได้แล้วนี่ตั้งมาจากไหนวะไม่รู้อัพไปอันนี้เต็มแล้วอันนี้ได้อีกเปรี้ยวมั้งจันทร์พฤหัสอาทิตย์นะครับอีก6 อันเลยโอ้โหยังเยอะแล้วเดี๋ยวอัพเดียวหน้าเสร็จเราก็จะไปอัพเสียงหลิงขึ้นมาอีกขั้นหนึ่งนะฮะว่าต้องตีบอสอันนี้เดี๋ยวได้เก่งๆกับเขาสักทีเชียงหลิงอะจึงไปอาร์ติแฟกต์สักอันหนึ่งนะฮะตอนนี้เราเหลือฟาร์มอาร์ติแฟกต์ให้คาซึฮะให้ครบ3 EM นะครับจะได้เถื่อนๆกับเขาสักทีอันนี้ใส่เป็นสายตีอยู่แต่สายนี้จริงก็เก่งนะเก่งดาเมจมันบาลานซ์กว่านะครับปรับด้วยตีเองด้วยถือว่าแรงอยู่แล้วดาบคืออวยด้วยไงดาบอายากะเข้ามากแฟชั่นกว่าดาบประจำตัว เนี่ยตีหอกได้แหมถ้าได้เป็นดาบใหญ่น่าจะดีกว่าเนี่ยดาบใหญ่ไม่มีขัดเผื่อเลยนะ4 อันดาบคราฟเนี่ย4 อันนี่คือแบบอยากขัดเพิ่มสักเนี่ยอันเนี้ยดาบเล็กก็อยากได้ขัดไอออนสติงเพิ่มไปเพิ่มได้นิดนึงก็อย่างนี้ธนูไม่ได้ใช้ดาบไม่ได้ใช้ของคราฟแล้วอาวุธเราต้องอัพหลายอย่างแต่ก็มาไกลแล้วค่อยๆไปค่อยๆเก็บไปป่ะตีวันนี้คิดว่าดวงดีนะน่าจะได้ EM สีทองให้คาซึฮะสักอันนะฮะจะได้จบกับการใช้อาร์ติแฟกต์4 ดาวกันทักทียกเว้น Exile นะฮะ
Men don't carry umbrella. Catch me.
are you?
Attaboy!
Shaken and stirred.
Charge! Press the advance!
Gotcha. Can't handle your drink. Shake.
Freeze!
Ha.
ไม่เต็ม
It's showtime!
Let me amuse myself. Look at me. Just
Bam! Ha!
ตัวอื่นเขาเต็มกันไปหมดแล้วเว้ยอิโตะ
Freeze! Let's roll!
strong.
Freeze!
Diana special.
Advance! Everyone up!
Shaken and to crumble apart.
Can't run from death.
Oni coming through!
Test subject.
ไหนวะ โอ้โหแอบ
Freeze!
เฮ้ย ติด
The wrong test subject.
Can't catch me!
โอ้ สวยซะด้วย แต่เซตนี้คงไม่ได้โอกาสจะใส่แล้วล่ะ ย่อยทิ้งหมด นี่มีความแรงคีป้อนครับ ป้อน 12 ได้ไหม โอ้เบิ้ลให้หน่อยก็ไม่ได้ อยากได้ 12 อ่ะ ดึงดึงดึงดึงดึงดึงดึงดึงดึงดึงดึง
This realm is
ไม่น่าพอ
if
เก็
you
บไว้
ever
เผื่อ
have
วัน
any
จันทร์อังคารด้วยนะครับเรซินโอ้พังเว้ยซึ่งป้องกันเหรอโจมตีแฟตโอ้แล้วมีอันเดียวนะฮะตาคีเราอยากได้อันเดียวด้วยไปเอ๊ะหมดยังอ๋อกิจกรรม
Little men don't
กิจกรรมต้องการ600 แต้มไปเล่นสักตา2 ตา 3 ตาให้ครบ
The sky is clear and the sun is shining. Time to get the Oni Kabuto out for some training. Come on, little guy, let's go. เล่นไปเฮ้ย4 หนุ่ม 4 มุมใช้ตัวอะไรดีฉีดีกว่าgo สั่งวายโคมไฟถนนเก้าอี้ทำไมเลือดเหลือแค่นี้ล่ะฉีสีมันเด่นเกินไป
สีมันเด่นไปหน่อยวะโอ้ยอย่างเนียนได้ป่าวะโคมไฟอยู่ใต้ต้นไม้ถ้าไม่สแกนต้นไม้ก็ไม่เห็นหรอกเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยไปแล้วไปแล้ว ไปแล้วไปแล้วเฮ้ยเนียนเนียนเนียนเนียนเฮ้ยได้อยู่นะเนียนเนียนเนียนเฮ้ยเฮ้ยปีนปีนหาใครเจอยังไม่เจอเลยเนี่ยยังไม่เจอสักคนเลยเฮ้ยมาแล้วมาแล้วเฮ้ยเฮ้ยไม่ไม่ไม่โอ้เอ้ยเห็นได้ไงวะ
Faster? Okay, faster.
เพื่อนสู้ๆอีกนาทีนึงเฮ้ยอ้าวโถเจอซะแล้วต้องเล่นอีก144เองต้องการตั้ง600ไปเล่นต่ออาราตะคิโตสายยุสายยุกล่องไม้มานั่งถึงเก็บถังวายไปซ่อนใต้น้ำได้ป่าวเอายังอ่ะ
Make my escape.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
อ๋อลงไปข้างล่างไม่ได้เว้ย อ่ะลุ้นไม่เห็นหรอกเนียนถ้าไม่กดท่าที่มันกดหานะเฮ้ยเนียนใช้ได้เลยนะไม่เห็นเลยอยู่ในพุ่มอ่ะเฮ้ยเอาละท่ามันมาแล้วอยู่ใกล้เราด้วยตายห่าแล้วถ้ากดปุ๊บวิ่งหนีเลยนั่นไงไม่มาแล้วหนีหายตัวปุ๊บกดซ่อนไม่ได้ด้วยแม่งเอ้ยปีนทำไมเล่าแล้วมันนี่ตลอดเลยอะมันไม่หายไปเหรอ มันขึ้นค้างเลยอ่ะวิ่งหนีเป็นนาทีเลยเฮ้ยมาแล้วโอ้ยแม่งโอเคเพื่อนยังรอดอยู่ทำไมมันขึ้นคนเดียววะโอเคได้อยู่เพื่อนหลบได้400ครบยังวะเมื่อกี้100 กว่าไม่ครบอะได้ต้องนี้อีกตาหนึ่งอะถึงจะครบอีกตาหนึ่งจริงด้วยตะกี้อิโตซื้อหาดีกว่านี่อีกแหละไม่ได้จับเลยวันนี้ เอ้ยกดผิดกดหายตัวเฉยแล้วพูดดาวตั้งนาทีหนึ่ง
Time to go.
ดีกว่านี่เห็นรอบเลยอยู่ตรงกลางเลยไหมเนี่ยเฮ้ยแม่งเช็คหลังคาว่ะหนีก่อนno อย่าลงมานะมึงไปไหนวะเอ้าไปตรงอื่นไปไปไม่โอ้ยตลกโดนสองแล้ว
Time to go.
เฮ้ยโดนชี้ตัวแล้วเพื่อนโอ้ยเจ๊ครบแล้วพอไปแฮงเงากันดีกว่าอ้าวอะไรอ่ะทำไมค้างออกไปอ้าวค้างเหรออะไรเขาอะมาค้างในโลกเราทำไมอ้าวเพิ่งรู้ว่าต้นตรงนี้เป็นไม้สนตัดได้ต้นเล็ก
Time to go.
ยังไม่ออกอีกกดออกแม่ง อะไรไม่ยอมออกโลกคนอื่นได้ไงอ่ะ เคครับเฮ้ยเราไปเล่น Hangout ยุนจินเราเอายุนจินไปด้วยครับเพื่อความมึนงงดียืมหอกไหมต้องยืมไหมนายใส่ถ้วยอะไรอยู่อัตราคีกระจ่อยหลอยเควสนี้ด้วยนี่เคลียร์ให้จบสร้างวัดเอ้ยวัดเสร็จแล้ววัดไม่ผุพังแล้ววัดไม่ผุพังแล้ว
Up and away.
ไม่เลวเลยจริงๆไม่ได้มาหลายวันบูชาจุดธูปแล้วไม่เลวเลยล่ะโอเคเย่พีโมเจมเฮ้ยแข็งแล้วโดนปราบ
Another test subject.
Here's backup.
Strike is one. Go and splash. Fire hazard.
ปลดยุนจินใช้กุญแจเก็บกุญแจปลดหญิงพ่วงแต่เราเล่นยุนจินไปเริ่มแฮงเอาท์เยอะเสียงขับขานอันงามสง่านะครับเราไปฟังยุนจินร้องงิ้วกันดีกว่าเย่ว่าไปดีกว่าไหนวะเฮ้ยอยู่ในเมืองมีรางวัลตีเหล็กด้วยนี่นา
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking and I need this
รีบส่งคน
result
มาเร็วหน่อยไม่ได้เหรอ
ASAP.
นี่หลายวันแล้วนะ
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers
มันไม่
available
มีนัก
at
ผ
this
จญภัย
instant.
เลยเกิดอะไรขึ้นเหรอ
Your timing is most
เธอมาพอ
optimal.
ดีเลย
Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager
แนะ
of the
น
Yunhan
ำผู้
Opera
จัดการ
Troupe.
ละครงิ้ว
She has commissioned the
Yunhan.
guild to.
Traveler? Yunjin
turn
is
it in.
always talking about you.
Yunjin หาย
Please, you've got to help us find her. Yep, she's gone and disappeared.
Oi.
Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
เมื่อเร็วๆนี้ได้พูดคุยกับสหายเกี่ยวกับเทพธิดาแล้วยังรู้สึกไม่เต็มอิ่มจึงเดินทางไปยังลิงจูพาร์ท หวังว่าจะได้เข้าใจอะไรบางอย่างจะกลับภายในวันนี้โปรดวางใจ
If our audience doesn't get to see Yunjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed
ค
to
น
do?
มารอฟัง
Huh?
นิ้วอยู่นะฮะ
That's what I said too, but
Look, when you're a megastar like Yunjin, you gotta start taking things a
Star.
little more seriously.
Dara.
Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety. Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience?
จะบอกผู้ชมยังไง น่าจะไม่มี
Well
อันตรายหรอกมั้ง
then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
โอ้
as you can see, this is what we're up against.
โอเค
Would you be willing to accept this commission?
เพื่อยุนจิน เพื่อหลี่เย่ เพื่อยุนจิน เพื่อหลี่เย่ เพื่ออะไรดี เพื่อหลี่เย่ เพื่อหลี่เย่
Ugh, wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
โอเค อุ้ย ครบแล้ว เย่ ไปหาหยุนจีนี่ไงหยุนจีนี่ไง เฮ้ย
Don't get too close. Keep supporting fire.
Observe! Break a leg!
Barbados, guide us.
Huh.
ทีมนี้มันแบบไม่รู้จะโหด อุ้ยมอนสเตอร์ มีแต่ต้องสู้แล้วล่ะ
A festive reprise!
Check this out.
ไม่โดน
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Your grand finale!
I swear by my sword.
Time for a light show!
โทมัสมันน่าจะมีความสามารถอะไรเยอะกว่านี้
Oh, it's you. I do apologize.
Hello?
I didn't see you there.
เอาจริงดิ
What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later.
อืม
I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places.
ได้ยินว่าเธอหาย
Ah,
ไป
I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry. Oh, but on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major
น่ารัก
catastrophe.
เหมือนกันนะเนี่ย
It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
สภาพ
Do
จิต
you
ใจ
remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation. Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance. If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, Surely it will take my acting skills to the next level.
Mhm.
That's why I came here.
เอ้ย
My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in.
อืม
I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here.
มันฉันไปเป็นเพื่อนแล้ว
You've
กัน
defeated an ancient god before. How am I supposed to experience genuine danger if you're here with me? I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunning.
ยิน
I
หนิง
wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
Let's go มาแล้วมาแล้วหญิงจินมาแล้ว
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something?
ผ่านไปครึ่งวันแล้ว
Clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in her. Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
บูบูฟาร์มาซี
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience. We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
You know, Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion?
ไงซะยุนจินพูดมาก็
I'm
มีเหตุ
glad
ผล
you agree. Right, then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler, get over here.
ไปไหน
You've only just managed to bring Yunjin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line.
ยาวจัง
Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible, but at least try and keep her distracted.
ได้
Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill seeking.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to.
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, that, Come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me?
อยากเรียน
You
การ
want
แสดง
to become an actor?
อ่า
You do? Oh, yes, of course she does. She was just telling me that she's interested in exploring her dramatic side and, would like you to give her some coaching. Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Oh, please. This is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now she's here, ready and willing.
อ่ะมาเรียน
Okay, I get it.
คุย
You
ยาว
can
เหลือเกิน
stop now. Whew. I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders that do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. informally, one friend to another, there's no need to call me master.
งั้นเรียกโค้ชงั้นเรียกครูงั้นเรียกคุณครูดีกว่า
What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later. Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name. Let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea at Feiyun
ไป
Slope.
สอบ
I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
เย่6 โมง6 โมงไปไหนโอเคท่าเรือ
Should I save this money for the festival?
เฮ้ยฝาแฝด
Good. You're right on time. Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world. Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day.
ถ้างั้นฉันควรเริ่มจากตรงไหน
Well,
ดีล่ะ
first I'd like you to answer me one question.
ถาม
How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through?
โอ้4 6แล้วกัน7 ตัว 6 ตัว
Close. It was 7.
โอ้
Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation. Eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong.
โอเค
Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes,
ฝึก
and
ร้
I
องเพลง
sing to the tide to train my voice. All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing and posture is not an overnight process. Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance.
คอนเซ็ปต์
Of course. I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Tibet, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple. How would you perform yourself?
เป็นตัวเอง
Try to relive the events of that day when you were
Wow.
battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel? Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere of peril from that day. Take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in.
ความรู้สึกวางใจเมื่อได้ต่อสู้เคียงข้างสหาย ความรู้สึกโมโหในตอนที่เอาชนะฟาทุย ความร้อนรนใจเมื่อเทพอสูรจะบดขยี้ดินแดน เอ้ยต้องแบบสู้เพื่อนดิวะ
Good,
เฮ้ย
good. So that's how you felt.
ชาวแก๊ง
Next,
เซียน
I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time.
มีชีวิตและออกเดินทางต่อไป
Good, yes. Use that. Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go, stop. Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice at all. I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach
ก็
on
ที่
a
นี่เป็น
calm
ทะเล
day.
ที่สงบเงียบจริงๆนี่นะ
Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can. Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
ก็เป็นสถานการณ์เสี่ยงเป็นเสี่ยงตายขนาดนั้น
You're right. If we were looking for an environment to help
หา
evoke the
เรื่อง
emotions you felt
เจ
at
อ
the
เรื่องตลอ
time,
ด
I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield.
กูยุน
At Guyun Stone
Stone Forest.
Forest.
ไม่ต้องไปไกลขนาดนั้น
Too far away? Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day. Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor.
ก็ดูใกล้กว่ากู
If
อยู่
you've got no objections, let's head off.
Let's go โอ้วาร์ปได้ตรงนู้นตรึดือดือดือดือดือดือ
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that. I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind. But what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with.
แทนที่
I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character
โอ้
experiences the
พอ
grief
เขียว
and
เขียว
pain
แล้ว
of a
หน้าโด
death.
นกินนะครับ
But you yourself have never experienced this
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
tragic loss before.
I disappear
Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you, such as you bust a gut trying to find a
หี
treasure
บสม
chest,
บัติที่ต้องผ่านความ
only to
ยาก
finally reach
ลำ
it
บาก
and find it filled with
นับไม่ถ้วน
cabbages
ที่จะ
and
ค้นพบ
radishes.
เศร้าเลย
Ah, now you're catching
เศร้าเลย
on. Action scenes work the same way. Perhaps the experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate.
หน้าเราจะเขียวไปอีกเมื่อไหร่เนี่ย
But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform
Hello?
every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through.
หน้าเขียวนะครับทะลุพอเขียวแล้วก็เจอเขียวทะลุเข้าไปนะ
Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters
สู้
nearby.
มอนอีกแล้วมามา Let's go
They're coming. Just do what you normally do in this situation.
โอ้โหคีไม่ติดเลย
Break a leg!
Barbados, guide us.
โอ้ยวิ่งกิ้งอยู่นั่นแหละ
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Observe! Strike is one! The fuse is lit! Oh, that was wonderful! Such deft
waiting
and
for-
fluid movements. Just like a real adventurer. Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind.
มา
Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those
Sacrificial
Fakiri who
knife.
brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber. It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And attack! The three adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
นี่แน่นี่แน่
Check
นี่แน่
this out.
ไฟลุกเลยนี่
And leap! I can't fault your movements in terms of technique, but Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low. And you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle.
ดูขาดความดุเดือดในการต่อสู้
Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task. Still, this was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well. But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better.
วิธีการอะไรล่ะ
Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down
ออก
every
แบบ
detail
ราย
of
ละเอีย
the
ดทั้งหมด
character you
เกี่ยว
want
กับ
to
ภาพลัก
portray
ษณ์ของบท
in your
บาทในละ
mind.
คร
And then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out.
เข้าใจยากไหม
Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move. It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario? The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds. Yes, I think that sums it up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for
มี
you.
พื้นที่อ
When
ยู่
you've
ทางเหนื
finished
อ
rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find me.
เอาแม่งคุยอย่างเดียวละส่วนใหญ่
Well, have you finished rehearsing?
ฉันต้องทำยังไงบ้างนะ
Basically, you need to
Jomti
break
si deng.
all the red scarecrows
Liang hun
while
si
avoiding the...
fa.
No need to rush. I shall guide you...
โอเคไหนวะโอเค
人道是万千笔，一难过一人关。风刀剑，家身也担
ไม่บอกจะได้
心。
เปลี่ยนดาบ
金铲土，进入地一阵，秋月蓝袍在纠缠。
ดาบนี้มันเบา
群火神出去的一帅，披剑将踏红一战，三尺青双桑的一淡定
เฮ้ย
了风波吧。平安。
แจ๋ว
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time. My hard work coaching you has finally paid off. This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song. I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer.
แต่ในเมื่อเป็นวิธีพื้นฐานสำหรับคุณแล้วทำไมไม่สอนวิธีนี้ตั้งแต่แรก
Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it. It's been written on your face this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until the next show.
จับโปะได้ซะแล้ว
Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts. The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on
เสียง
Liyue
ในรูป
opera
ลักษณ์
too.
เก็บรักษาไว้ในการแสดงอยู่ What?
Yes, as well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method? Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and the divine damsel in the play? With you as a reference in mind, I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character.
มีก้าวข้ามขีดจำกัดแบบ
Because
นี้
as
ได้เหร
far
อ
as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method
เควส
is,
ยาว
as
แท้
long as it offers something that can improve
ต้
my
องไปอีกหลาย
performance,
ทางนะ
I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me.
โอเค
And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting
ต
class.
อนจบการศึกษาแล้วงั้นเลย
Graduation
Yeah.
ceremony. I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the divine damsel.
เออ
But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way.
อาจารย์หยุน
Here we go again. So old-fashioned. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me.
อ่ะเรียกว่าอะไร
I've got it.
เรีย
You
กว่า
can call me mentor.
สิทธิพี่
What
ห
do
ญิ
you
ง
think?
mentor โอเคโอเคครับ จบไปหนึ่งอัน โอ้เดี๋ยวเก็บปรีโมเจ็บปรีโมเจ็บ มี5 อัน โอเคซูมเอาโอเคโอ้โห อันนี้ไม่มีแยกเลย ต้องไปทางใหม่เลย เอ้ยอันนี้เราเลือกอันที่ยังไม่ได้เลือกนะฮะ
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in our.
Yunning.
เก็บอ่าน
Yunjin,
No.
look,
we
you
live
have
on
to
my
take
foot
better.
fire
You're
now.
just lucky.
มันต้องไปอีกทางอยู่แล้ว
While I'm off stage.
You know, you...
So?
ยังไงซะความปลอดภัยต้องมา
Exactly,
ก่อน
exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the
ฉัน
show?
มากกว่าละคร
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew, I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troop is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
เย้
All right, I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues. Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayuti
ลง
House.
น้ำชาเฮยูเว้ย2 ทุ่มของวันถัดไปตึงอุ้ย7 แชมเบอร์เสร็จแล้วนี่
Leo's really got a lot going for
วันถัดไปเหรอ วันถัดไปอีก ตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกตึกข้างบนอ๋อไอ้ตรงลานนั้น
What an angelic voice.
มีอะไรกันหรือ
Leo Opera is really something, but Leo Opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else.
ติ่งติ่ง
Really
Ota.
performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time. It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform, but once again, Yun Jin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense. You're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name
ใครบ้างไม่รู้
Yunjin?
จักชื่อคุณ
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yun Jin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business. As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyu kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've booked a table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it. I'm very grateful for the invitations,
มีนั
but
ดเล็ก
I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, traveler?
ฉันมาตามนัดแล้ว
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule. Wait a second, you're...
ฉันมีชื่อเสียงในเย่ขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
ยืนยืนยืนยืน
Huh.
Yun.
They took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you
ขอ
off.
โทษที่ไปไม่ได้ไปส่งเจ้าสัวเมาไข่
Thanks for coming to my rescue. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe of you. I feel a little sorry for Shinue Kiosk
Shinue
and Newly
Kiosk.
Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
งั้นเราไปอันไหนดีพาวิลเลียนดีกว่านี่ดีกว่า
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. I have a better place we can go.
ไป
Let's head
วันมิน
downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
เฮ้ยครับนี่มีโชว์เหรอ
Miss Yun? Oh wow,
Jan
it's
Yun.
really you. I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
แว่นแบบเล็ก
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still
ๆ เด็กใหม่
learning
เด็
the
กใหม่
ropes. We'll leave you alone.
อย่าถือสาเลยนะครับ
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk
Rabam
dance to
Pamai.
the scene where the divine damsel makes her
ใน
appearance.
ฉากเปิดตัวเทพธิดาล่ะคะ
You noticed that?
คุณเห็นด้วยเหรอ
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the
He'd have
Adeptus
seen
walk.
the
But the
whole
addition of the
Rabam Pamai.
silk
Tungtaka
dance
ค่อยๆ
meant that the whole way you carried
ค่อยๆ
yourself was so much more.
more
Animated.
พลิ้วไหวมากขึ้น animated
Yes, but
Well,
delicate and
no,
graceful, like a crane.
Oh,
คุณมาดู
sorry.
ฟิล์ม
Which
สำนักไหน
publication
ทำไม
are
ฉั
you
นไม่เคย
from?
เห็นคุณมาก่อน
Oh,
คือ
We're
เรา
from
มา
the
จากหนังสือ
Steamboat.
พิมพ์ The
I am
Steamboat
Boyi, the editor-in-chief.
บรรณาธิการ
This young lady is Shuryun,
ชื่อ
one of
โบ
my
ยี่โบยี่
journalists.
เธอเป็นชินหยุนเป็นนักข่าวชิหยุน
We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to
เคย
Liyue.
ทำงานอยู่ฟอนเทนอ๋อย้ายมาใหม่ โอเค ไม่เคยเห็นหน้ามาก่อนนะครับ NPC พวก
Oh,
นี้
I see. You're from the Steambird.
Steambird
Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her. Talk to her.
เออ
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
โอกาสอย่างนี้มันมีบ่อยๆเห็นสักหน่อยเพื่อความสบายใจและฝึกกันให้ทุกคนอ่ะคุยเลย
But what about our plans?
ฉันก็อยากรู้เรื่องของ
Really?
เหมือนกัน Yeah
Okay, sure.
sure
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Great. Thank you both
Great.
kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this
อย่างนี้
scene.
นี่เอง
Yes, exactly. Doing it
exacto
this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionado section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
อะไรวะดังทองอัพสโอเรื่อง
I
นี้
think I know which section you're talking about.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm
Get
so
mad, eh?
honored.
แทรกไม่ได้เลยฮะ
Shuryun, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about.
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say. A lot of them really just want to know more about you.
Excuse me? What?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you, what kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy, that whole side of things.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense, of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just
มา
to show their
ทั่ว
support.
ที่ต่างๆเลยเนี่ย
In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
ปินยก
Oh,
กำลังรอเล่นสินะ
it's against the rules of the opera troupe to
เราไม่รับ
accept
ของขวัญ
private
ของ
gifts
ผู้
from
ชมเป็นการ
patrons.
ส่วนตัวค่ะ
Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get
มี
Yunjin
ใคร
to look
แอบไป
into
รับ
it.
ของหรือเปล่านะ ต้องไปตรวจสอบดู
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up. So, I saw Gentry Maotsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and Fatui?
คิดยังไงกับฟาทุย
I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boyi, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Oh,
ดูท่าเธอจะเหนื่อยมาก
I'm
นะ
fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunjin stopped the interview for me.
โอเค
But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like dramatic exit, Yunjin storms out of interview, and Miss Ladida opera star is too good for our questions. Yeah. So from then on, Yunjin said all
Okay.
interview requests have to go through her.
อย่างนี้นี่เอง
I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But
เป็น
now,
ดาราก็อ
I
ย่างนี้
have
แหละ
to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
มีคนอีกมากที่ประทับใจในการแสดงของ
Oh,
เธอนะ
you mean Fan Arya and that crowd?
แฟนไอ้
I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now.
ช่วยไปตรวจสอบ
But
ให้หน่อย
could
ได้
you
ไหม
go look into it for me? If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
He's a class act.
แอบฟัง
Just how can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out.
หลับๆล่อๆนะทำอะไรนี่
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
เดินนะเดินช้าๆเดินช้า
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have.
ๆอะไรวะอ้าวยังไม่ทันฟังเลยคุยอะไรกันเอ้าอยู่ไหนนะเฮ้ยโอ้ยสายปีน
Did you find anything out?
เราตามพวกเขาไม่ทันเอ้าโถผิดจุด
I see. Well, it's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiyun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion
พรุ่ง
for
นี้
it.
เราตามทัน
It's
กับ
not
ตามไม่ทัน
something you can
ตอน
act.
ท้าย
If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh
ยุน
inspiration.
จินก็คิดเรื่องนี้อยู่ดี
Yunjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
พวกเขาไม่กลับ
These
มาแล้วล่ะ
tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal? Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow? Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't going to solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troop to be extra cautious during this time.
extra caution
Gee, oh Lord bless us. Spare
Gee,
us
oh Lord
any
bless
more
us.
offstage drama.
จบอีกหนึ่งอันเย่รับรางวัลนะครับต่ออุ้ยตรงนี้มีอีก1 2ตรงนี้แตกไปได้อีกแน่นอนเลยต้องจับให้ได้คิดว่านะนี่ไงอ่าฮะ
Just
ตามไม่ให้โดน
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
ไปหลบตรงไหนอะเมื่อกี้แม่งโดนเห็นนี่ไงเอาใหม่มันตามไม่ทันแล้วอ่ะอยู่ไหนวะ
You do tell the cleverest.
Did you find anything out?
เอาใหม่จะเล่นใหม่อ๋อเสียเวลา
I see. It's just she genuine. If I had the chance to talk with her.
Yunjin, did you agree to another interview
Hmm,
without
terminator
notifying
kan dia
these
ada.
tabloid
Yang
types? Sure, nothing might. Short of catch. Well, what? Geo.
เหมือนเดิมอันเดิมต้องจับให้ได้ยากนะ
I just.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear? I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into.
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Ah, well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
I.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
ทูไลฟ์
But what about us pretending to be from the Steambird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Gimme, no one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde gal seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Ugh, that's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof?
I.
You'd better tread carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Understand?
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
ไม่ต้องรายงานชิ้นหรอกจัดการเลย
Who's there? Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid or I'll, I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yunjin throughout all of Liyue.
Wait a second. I was so focused on Miss Yun earlier that I didn't notice who it was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
She's the traveler. You know, the one who even the
Oh,
Chising will
Kondang
listen
ว้ย
to.
What the?
what the
What
what
have I gotten myself
what
into?
what
No need to get all worked up here. What we meant was,
อย่ามาเล่นลิ้นเลย
yes, quite right. You are quite right. I'm disappearing into thin air as we speak. Just my luck.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it
ได้
was
ยินหมด
going to
แล้ว
turn
นี่
out
ไม่
like
ใช่ความผิด
this.
ของเธอ
But I'm so ashamed.
ไม่เป็นไร
I
เดี๋ยว
don't
พา
know
ไป
how
เอ
I
ง
could face Miss Yun now. So please pass on my apologies to her.
โอเค
Did you find anything out?
ชินวานให้ฉันมาขอโทษแทนเธอน่ะคุณเล่าเหตุการณ์ที่เกิดขึ้นให้อยู่
I see. Well, it's not unexpected.
That's unexpected
It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer.
อืม
She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
ตอบเหมือนเดิม
Yunjin, did you agree to another interview without notifying me? These tabloid types. Sure, nothing short of.
ไม่เหมือนเดิม
Well, wallow. Geo.
No what ต้องไล่ใหม่อีกเหรอ คืออะไรวะ อ้าว ต้องเลือกอีกอัน แม่งกลับไปอันเดิม หอยหลอดเอ้ย โอเค กดรัวๆไปเลย
Are you ready? Just think. You, as long as
This.
no one wants to case in point. Report me. You'd better. You sign. Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You. Hey, wait!
ไม่รู้ไปแล้วหนี
Did you find anything out?
คืออย่างนี้นะตึนอย่างนี้นี่
I
เอง
see. I knew there was something
จะราย
fishy
งาน
about
กอง
that
ทหาร
editor in
เมล
chief.
ลิตไหม
But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected. Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved.
yeah
Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
พวกเขาไม่ได้ทำแบบนี้เป็นครั้งแรก
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. You've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me. Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter.
ได้
Great. Thank you. The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
นะส่งจดหมายให้ชีน อ้าวเลยตรงนี้
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Oh, what am I going to do? You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
ยุนอาจารย์ยุนส่งจดหมายให้เธอน่ะ
Really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? I'll read it right away. Wow. Really? I can't believe this. Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
น่าทึ่งสุดๆเลย
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems.
เธอพาฉันไปที่ฐานของพวกเขาได้ไหม
Well, Mr. Boyi says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence.
ไม่คิดว่าคงไม่ได้ไล่ออกเพราะ
I
ว่า
wouldn't put it past him. But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
ไปเผชิญหน้าเลยโย่
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Whoa, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here
คนนี้
earlier?
ไง
You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
You're
Uni.
finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you
เรา
signed.
อยู่จะพูดเรื่องสัญญาอยู่
The
พอดีเลย
traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign? It isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
ขู่กันโชค
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Don't listen to her. I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith starts scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double check from a legal standpoint.
มันรู้สึกเหมือนมันยาวขึ้นเรื่อยๆว่ะไอ้แฮงเอาท์เนี่ย
You! I won't forget this!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
จบอย่างคุยอีกโอ้โห
Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
ปล่อยเขาไปแบบนี้จะไม่
Right,
เป็นไรหรอ
and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
เออ
An act? Show us the way to what? Yunjin, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
อย่างนี้นี่เอง
I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Yun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence. Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you.
Okay. Yun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean
เราไม่
I
เกี่ยว
get
มั้ย
to do a full feature interview with you? Okay. I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
จบเย่โอ้ยากแท้อย่างถึงพีโมเจมพีโมเอ้ยดังโง่ ลดอัตราการวิ่งเอ้ยอันนี้มันมีสูตรป่าวะต้องไปเอาที่ไหนเนี่ยมีใหม่ไหมสักวันมินมีไหมโอเคเหลืออีก2 ทางนะครับ
Miss Yun? Oh, wow.
Hey, get.
Are you
Sorry, Miss Yun.
Miss Yun?
you
Yes.
animated?
Yes.
เริ่มใหม่ตั้งแต่แรกเลย
Oh,
Yeah, we were based in.
I see. Then it's no wonder.
Hey, Miss Yun.
Actually,
คือความปลอดภัยฉันว่านัดสัมภาษณ์ดีกว่าน่าจบเร็วมากอัน
I'm
นี้
very sorry, but I'm afraid the troop is pretty
ไม่รู้เรื่อง
strict
ไม่
about
ให้
the
สัม
rules
ภาษณ์
for
จบ
this kind of thing. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you
มั
a
นต้อง
hard
แยกไปอีก
time.
ทาง
Once the interview is arranged, I'll be
แต่ไป
very
ทำอย่างอื่
happy
นกัน
to
แทน
answer any
ไปกิน
and
ข้าว
all questions you have.
But fair enough. Sorry if we're being intrusive. Please forgive us. We'll leave you in peace.
Yes, I'm coming.
Hey,
ไปกิน
wait!
ข้าวเป็นข้าว
That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my manager. Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later.
Okay.
For now, though, now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight. Come with me. Our plan is the only one remaining.
ไปกินข้าวโอ้สุดท้ายจบด้วยการกินข้าวสวยๆข้าวเช้าเจ็ดอยากรู้ว่ามันมีสูตรเมนูใหม่ให้หรือเปล่าเดี๋ยวไปดูก่อนนะแป๊บนึงอ้าวมีเควสตรงนั้นพอดีอีก
I can smell the fragrance of food in the air. Yes, Churhu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance. Oh, you're a fan of Chef Mao's
เช
cooking
ฟ
too?
เหมาพ่อเฉียงหนิงพ่อเฉียงหนิ
One
ง
Min Restaurant's blackback perch stew is hot, spicy, and fresh. But it's not kind on the throat, so unfortunately I can't eat much of it. Also, it's a bit cramped in there. I prefer open-air restaurants. Hey, have you been to Chen the Sharp's place
เช่นเดอะชา
before?
ร์ป
His
Don't
grilled
know what.
tigerfish is the best around. Third Round Knockout and One Min Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to
Yeah.
barbecue, this is the place to go.
ร้านไหนอะ
Enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze. Let's go.
Let's go อ๋อร้านนี้อยากไปวันมินอ่ะดูสิมันมีเมนูใหม่ปะเฮ้ยนี่ไงไม่ใช่อันใหม่ด้วยอันเก่าซื้อมันคืออันไหนวะอันไหนตึงเอ้ยมีอันที่ยังทำไม่เสร็จด้วยเยอะแยะเลยนี่ใช้แฮมเพิ่มพลังโจมตีแล้วไอ้ที่ได้มาอันนั้นมีไหมวะไม่มีให้ทำเหรอไม่มีจริงๆด้วยต้องไปเอาจากไหนนะทำนี้ก่อนเฮ้ยนี่ไงสูตรยุนชินอ๋อปรุงอาหารประจนภัยได้เพิ่มให้ครบไปเลยครบยัง2โอเคแล้วก็อันนี้ใหม่5 อันไปซึ่งหลิง ค่อยได้กินหรอกพวกอาหารเนี้ยเอาให้มันครบไปอย่างนั้นละของเหลือแล้วไม่ค่อยได้ใช้ก็มีอันนี้เหรอปูอันนี้ใช้ปูมีเยอะเลย
Try something new at the 1 minute.
นี่ก็มีเยอะใช่ไปอ้าวยกเลิกได้ไหมยกเลิกยกเลิกไม่ได้ด้วยมีเยอะแล้วร้านนี้ฮัลโหล
Tigerfish, grilled tigerfish, hot off the grill.
Chen the Sharp
Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yun which I see before me? It's been a while. What'll it be? The usual?
yeah
Yes, please.
อะไรคือ you
I'm
sure
out with my friend today. Let's start with a plate of stir-fried meat
เสียบไม้ย่าง
and a
อาหารเสียบ
handful
ไม้
of
ย่าง
skewers. And of course, some grilled tigerfish. Two, please.
Ba
One
sữa.
with just a hint of chili,
ปลาเสือคืออะไรวะ
and the other one,
เอาเหมือนของเธอเลย
Got it. Your grilled tigerfish will be ready soon. Do you want any drinks with that?
นี่มีเครื่องดื่ม
Yeah,
ด้วยเหร
I
อ
don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So, would you two like some tea or?
anything new?
anything new
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from
นม
Dongsheng
วัว
next door.
ดงชง
A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called
Shannon.
milk tea. I tried my hand at making it too,
Shannon.
but the response has been kind of lukewarm.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea? It might not be the best thing for my throat.
ชานม
But if I'm just having a little taste, I mean, I think it should be fine. Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink?
ชานมด้วย
Okay, let's get yours in first. And then, I'll have one of each if that's all right. I'd like to try them all.
Okie dokie. And here's your tigerfish, fresh off the grill.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue and a nice cool drink is the best sensation. That was great. Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over. Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little bland for me. Nothing that special. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just add some flavor back in?
add some flavor
In fact, do you know the hot pot game?
อย่าบอกนะ
Let's play the hot pot game with the leftover drinks. I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes, then you try to guess what I added. Sound good? Don't worry. After mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half, so I won't add any weird stuff.
เกมมาไฟมาเล่นแบบนี้
Ah,
เหรอ
we don't need to worry about every last detail. Come on, I'll go grab some ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come and join me.
ปิ้งเยอะแล้วพวกนี้เยอะแล้วโทฟูก็ใช้เยอะซื้อเก็บไว้เนาะไม่ค่อยได้ทำฉันซื้อเสร็จแล้วเธอซื้อเสร็จหรือยัง
Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking. It's ready. Let me try it first.
ต้องชิมอย่างตั้งใจสิอูมามิม้วนเกลียวซัดรสชาติของท้องทะเลลองชิมดูอีกมีเกล็ดอะไรที่แข็งละเอียดและรสสัมผัสละเอียดอ่อนและนุ่มนวลรสชาติเสิร์ฟเข้มข้นอบอวลอยู่ในคอเธอไปแบบหน้าตาเฉยได้ยังไง
Oh, just regular facial expression control. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it?
ถึงมันจะดูเหมือนซุปมากกว่าเครื่องดื่ม
So did you work out what ingredients I added?
มีเกลือแน่ๆนุ่มและแข็งไม่ใช่ข้าวอันนี้
You guessed them all correctly.
ว้า
You seem to
ว
have a well-developed palate.
ว้าว
We can try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
ไม่ถึงว่าหญิงจินจะเป็นแบบนี้เว
Well,
ลาไม่อยู่
people
บน
do
เวที
often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself calm and composed the whole night.
น่าเสียดายที่อยู่นอกเวทีน่ารักกว่าเห็น
I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start saying weird stuff like that. Well, never mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go. All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see. Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks. Me? Serious? On stage, I guess, but off stage. Just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a flair for the dramatic. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity so we can look back on it later? Sounds good. Let's have the food stall in the background. Now...
เอ้ยยังไงวะ
like
Ah.
this.
ถ่ายไปแล้วนี่อะไรวะ
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future, it will remind you of the good time we had today.
ถ้างั้นไว้เจอกัน
Hold
นะ
on. How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember each other by.
ใช่แล้วก็มี
You
เหตุผล
take
อยู่
this
นะ
one, and I'll take another photo of you.
โอเค
But could you find another location for us? I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a
Feiyun
good
Slope.
view. I'll join you in a moment.
ไปสักไกลเลยอ๋อไม่ไกลข้างบนแถวนี้เหรอเฟยอยู่สโลปนี่คือแถวนี้เหรอ
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
กินอะไรมางั้นเหรอ
You'll see. The view here is great. The lights, the buildings, it's the ideal spot. Yes, this angle is perfect. Okay, strike a pose and close your eyes.
ไม่ถ่ายรูปต้องหลับ
Yes,
ตาด้วยเหรอ
please. Quickly now. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
ฮะอะไร What โอเคเหลืออีกหนึ่งอันฮะยาวไหมไม่ยาวเท่าไหร่มั้งโอเคต่อจากก่อนจากถ่ายภาพโอเค
We can try some more combinations next time. I can't wait to try it out.
จะเอา
I'm getting
ตัวจริง
excited
กับบท
just
ไว้
thinking
เพื่อมา
about
เรากัน
it.
ไม่ได้
Huh.
เรื่องอันที่ตรงข้า
Well,
ม
people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them. And so in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters, I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say.
ช่วยไม่ได้ภาพลักษณ์มันเวทีมัน
You
ตรา
think
ตรึงใจ
so? So you prefer the way I am on stage too? It's fair enough. After all, every detail of my and I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. So, did you have a good time? Like something to remember the evening by?
รูปถ่ายพร้อม
A
ลายเส้น
souvenir, perhaps? Okay. Here you
อ่ะ
go.
เตรียมไว้แล้ว
Well,
เฉย
people ask me for autographs all the time. Usually, what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently, that makes it more valuable. Yunjin suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times to make things easier.
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have
โฟ
one
โต้เซต
just like it on my
โฟ
wall
โต้
at
เซ
home.
ต
Hey,
What
are
is
you
it?
guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
มีกันทุกคนเลยเหรอ
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable
ก็
enough
เหมือน
for
กับคน
you?
อื่นนี่ไม่ชอบ คน
Welcome
อื่น
to
ก็
Second
มี
Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
เย้โอเคครับ วันนี้ก็จบกันกับ Hangout Yun Jin นะครับ โอ้โห ยาวนานเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย เหนื่อยเลยพรีโมเจมโอเคฮะก็ไว้เจอกันพรุ่งนี้แล้วกันเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้อาจจะมาเล่นแฮงเอาท์ของหนิงกวงกันต่อนะครับก็ยังไงก็ฝากกด Subscribe แล้วก็พูดคุยกันได้นะฮะก็วันนี้ก่อนลากันไปก่อนสวัสดีครับ